Once upon a time, in a small, quiet village nestled between rolling hills, there lived a boy named Eli. Eli was a kind-hearted and curious child, but he had one problem. He couldn't control his emotions. When he was happy, he laughed so loudly it echoed through the streets. When he was angry, he stomped and shouted until the whole village knew. And when he was sad, he cried so hard it felt like the sky itself was weeping with him. Eli's emotions were like a wild storm, unpredictable and overwhelming. His parents tried to help him, teaching him to take deep breaths and count to 10, but it never seemed to work. The other children in the village often avoided him, afraid of his sudden outbursts. Eli felt lonely, like he was trapped in a cage of his own feelings. One day, while wandering the forest near the village, Eli stumbled upon an old, gnarled tree with a hollow trunk. Inside the hollow, he found a small, glowing stone. It pulsed with a soft, calming light, and when Eli picked it up, he felt a strange warmth spread through his body. Suddenly, a voice echoed in his mind. "Hello, Eli," the voice said. "I am the spirit of the forest. I've been watching you, and I know you struggle with your emotions. This stone is a gift, but it comes with a challenge. If you can learn to understand and control your feelings, it will guide you. But if you let your emotions rule you, it will lose its light." Eli stared at the stone, his heart racing. "How can I learn to control my emotions?" he asked. The spirit replied, "Emotions are like the wind. They cannot be stopped, but they can be understood. When you feel a strong emotion, pause and ask yourself why you feel this way. Listen to your heart, but let your mind guide you." Eli decided to take the stone and the spirit's advice to heart. The next time he felt a surge of anger when his friend accidentally broke his toy, he paused. Instead of shouting, he took a deep breath and asked himself why he was upset. He realized he wasn't really angry at his friend. He was just sad his toy was broken. When he explained this calmly, his friend apologized, and they worked together to fix it. Over time, Eli began to understand his emotions better. The stone glowed brighter with each small victory, filling him with a sense of peace. He learned that happiness didn't have to be loud to be felt, that anger could be softened with understanding, and that sadness could be shared without drowning in it. The villagers noticed the change in Eli. He became a calming presence, someone others turned to for advice. The stone, now shining brilliantly, remained with him as a reminder of his journey. And so Eli grew up not as the boy who couldn't control his emotions, but as the boy who learned to dance with them, like leaves in the wind. And the spirit of the forest smiled, knowing its gift had been well used.